So out here in the park, and what we're doing today is, if you notice, there's no camera on my helmet. And I've been wanting to get the camera off of the helmet for a while and just try something new. So I am using a Tascam. I don't know if you can see that with the light. Kind of hard to see. Anyway, using a Tascam recorder and the 10. Still using the purple Panda inside the helmet. Let's go ride, see how this sounds here. I think it's going to be pretty cool. I've already ridden around a little bit without the camera on the helmet, and it feels nice. So let's go do this. So it is a beautiful afternoon here on the what is it, third day of March, showing 63 degrees out. So I did a quick test of this last week, and it was much colder, and I was getting over a cold, so I sounded kind of I sounded a little bit weird. So I figured I'd redo this. But there are other guys out there that use these Tascam voice recorders, and they work pretty well, it seems. But a lot of those guys still just keep the camera mounted to their helmet. I'll tell you what, after a long day of riding, it always seems that, you know, my neck and upper back really kind of start hurting a little bit. And I'm not sure if that's from, you know, the camera, the extra weight of the camera out in front weighing down my head a little bit, you know, having to compensate, and it causing more stress on my neck. So today, you know, we're just out here trying this out, seeing how it's going, and the glasses underneath, and see, if I open the helmet, you're gonna get all sorts of wind noise. I already kind of know that. So try and keep the visor down for most of it, and we're gonna get off of this more high-speed road, if you will. So what I did here, to now not have to use a two-camera setup, and you can't see them because I don't have a camera mounted to my helmet, but if I go like that, now you can see them, which is just a little 360-degree little swivel type mount for the GoPro that I can spin it around and face it forward. I can face it to the right, and you can get a look at all the trees here to our side. I can spin it around to the left, and you can look at the open field and the traffic going by. I can spin it back and face me, or I can face it forward. So I don't know how well this is going to work. I mean, I know as far as the audio sounded pretty good from what I recorded last week, other than me sounding a little bit weird because of getting over a cold and still having a, I don't know, little bit of a cough and raspy kind of voice going on there. Anyway, we're kind of getting off topic here, and the topic of the day, obviously, is using the audio recorder and not having a helmet-mounted camera. I really would like your input as to what you guys think of just having the camera mounted up on the bars and not on the helmet. And I don't know if I mentioned this before, but one of the big disadvantages to doing this that I've found so far is when the camera is just mounted up on the helmet, it's very easy to stop and start your recording. Is really all you got to do is hit that record button, because the GoPro will just start recording when you hit the record button, even though it's might be powered off. I forget what the feature's called. It's some kind of like, you know, quick start or some nonsense like that. I don't know. So that part, having it mounted on your helmet like that, it makes it really easy. With this recorder setup, I've got to pull the thing out of my pocket. I've got to start the recording on the recorder and on the camera. I need to do something to sync up the audio, so either clapping of hands, honking a horn, something like that, because you got to match the audio with the video in your editing software. So there's a disadvantage there. The advantage, though, so far is I really like not having the old camera mounted up here. I mean, you definitely can feel the difference in how much that GoPro 10 plus the media mod plus the other mounting crap actually weighed. Might not sound like it's that much, but I mean, when you're talking helmets that, like, you know, hey, you get a helmet that's 10 ounces lighter than your previous helmet, you can absolutely feel it. And that's why people pay a lot of money for the higher end carbon helmets that are super light. But this is kind of cool. It's something different, switching it up. I like, especially these around town rides like this. I think on a longer trip where I might want to quickly get a recording going, you know what, I don't know. We're just going to see how it goes. I think I'm going to roll with this setup for a while. But I really would like your input as to what you think of just doing the one camera spinning around, or, whoa, that bump always. Anyway, or go with a, so what was that, newer, whatever. They make a setup, it's a clamp, and it's got two little strong arm mounts on either side. So I could have a camera facing forward and one facing back. I mean, I don't know. I just thought this would be kind of cool. I could just, you know, spin the thing around, and obviously I can always cut out the part where I'm spinning it around, but you know, I figured I'd let you guys know my setup here. Leave in the comments, let me know what you think. I'm gonna keep on riding. Okay, so this is the part I'm talking about, is I've got this thing tucked in this pocket here. Nice little feature on this thing, though, it's got a hold button, so I can't accidentally stop recording.